What's up, chat? Welcome to Sean's Oasis, the only spot online where you can get a massage for your mind. I got but a couple. Speaking of the mind, I had a couple things on my mind. One, a child in a Discord told me to sod off and that nobody cares. I've got like, how many Discords I got here that I blast with my, what's up, New York Shock Zone? Good God, that was a lot of shock. And he said, you don't know the half of it. You want to get freaking blasted? I was in a Discord. I got, how many Discords I got here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Discords and 1 Slack that I post my going live message in. And out of one of those 7, a child in one of them replied to my going live message from last week and said, "Sawed off, nobody cares." Nobody cares, says the child. What can you do? New York Shock Zone observes that I'm being cyberbullied by teens. That's right. Just like on the streets of New York. They come doing wheelies. I had a kid try to do a rat tail You know that thing where you spin a towel and you go whoosh, whoosh. I had a kid try to do that to me while I was on a bike a few summers back. And I think I reflexively just yelled out, "Don't do that!" I just said, "Don't do that!" Not "don't do that." I want to clarify. There's a big difference between "don't do that" and "don't do that." Like, do your thing, but don't knock a person off a damn bicycle. That's nuts. I remember once I had kids throwing rocks from on top of a building down in Brooklyn. There were some kids throwing rocks down at the ground. One landed near me. I looked up at them and I said, "Don't do that." Like, I'm not trying to like bust anyone, you know? But it's like you can't throw rocks off of a 100-foot drop. You can't do that. You're gonna break a car. Don't do that. Welcome, Sean's Oasis. What's on the docket for today? Oh, we only have a minute here before we gotta meditate. Do y'all want to know about the docket now or after the meditation? First up, we got a guided meditation. Then we got Sean's Sights. Would you accept a free cupping? 2026 is the year of the walk. We'll be talking about walk and big walk. My goatees. Twitch's AI scraping has rolled out and it's on by default. A week after announcing a partnership with Rockstar to debut Grand Theft Auto 6 footage, Netflix shutters 2 studios. 2026, in addition to being year of the walk, is also year of the woke. Actually, this one was supposed to be in brackets. Maybe we'll be talking about woke 1.0, maybe not. I'm not sure which is better for our collective mental health. Speaking of which, this one's also in brackets, but I guess I'm naming the brackets. Is Tool sick? Y'all know Tool? The band? Is Tool sick? And then finally, not finally, then we got beef is on with McDonald's. And I ain't talking about hamburgers. They iced out Hangyo-don. McDonald's iced out Hangyo-don. That's right. Then we got story time with Robert. Then we go on down to Sean's Dojo. And then I'm going to play some music for meditating. Or whatever the hell you want to do with the damn stuff. It's your music. I make it, but it's your music. I saw that movie One Night Only. And that movie had some throwaway lines about like, are you a real musician if you're not like being heard by an audience? That movie was fucked up. And then after playing music, it was bedtime. Minnesota erupts into the chat with a shotgun blast like all caps statement of sex purge. I don't want to spoil it, but I don't want to spoil it. All I'm going to say is I went into that movie saying there ain't no way it's about a sex purge. It's time to meditate. Let's freaking bring the temperature down a little bit, right? Let's chill for once. Let's freaking chill. So first of all, I'd like for you to notice your body. Any part will do. From the tippy top of your head down to your stinky little toes. Sorry, I'm supposed to be dead serious while doing this. Can't be naming toes as stinky, but feel them. They wiggle. Like little piggies. Stinky little piggies in mud. At the bottom of your torso. Or below your legs, which are below your torso. How do you be dead serious? How do you be dead serious? I don't know. But I will say this. I'd like for you to notice your eyes. that your eyes are in good working condition, and you can behold a world of splendor with that sense of sight. Colors, shapes, movement, light, shadow. It's a beautiful thing that we have access to. I'd like for you to notice your ears, sounds, space. How close and how far is my voice? Is the music? What else are you hearing wherever you are? Do you hear the wind in the trees, perhaps? The pitter-patter of hail? Sorry, I'm not supposed to be getting silly with it. Hail is too much fun. Hail is like the fun weather. I'm gonna stop riffing on hail. I want you to notice your nose. Smell anything particular? Now this one I struggle with a little bit. I don't really smell much of anything right now. What do you smell? And finally, I'd like for you to notice the points of contact. Touch. The points of contact between your skin and clothes. The pressure of your hands upon your desk. The hat upon your head. The foot upon the floor. Whatever point of contact speaks most directly to you. I want you to focus on that as a way to return to your body. The senses of the body. Now what I'm going to do is I will recite the gathas in full. One time. Then after that, I will recite the gathas in single word versions. Then after that, we are allowed to breathe in silence for 3 breaths. I always get really hung up about this part of it, but the point is that for each gatha, we're going to do 5 mindful breaths. Please repeat the single word gathas to yourself. When the flower opens, it is time to breathe in. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. In. Out. As the in-breath grows deep, the out-breath grows slow. Deep. Slow. Breathing in makes me calm. Breathing out brings me ease. Calm. Ease. With the in-breath, I smile. With the out-breath, I release. Smile. Release. Breathing in, there's only the present moment. Breathing out, it is a wonderful moment. Present moment. Wonderful moment. Handball. 5 Gothas, 5 breaths apiece. What do y'all think about me like holding up this hand to be like, this is the Gotha we're on? Like, we're on Gotha number 2. We're on Gotha number 3. We're on Gotha number 4. I don't know. I feel like the structure of it is so helpful to the meditation process. You know? I find like in this topsy-turvy world, all we got is the little games and structures that we make for ourselves, right? Am I right, folks? Let's hear it for games. All right, what's first up on the docket? I ain't talking about Sex Purge. Your Shock Zone suggests that we need a Gotha HUD graphic, Terminator style. You're not that far off from the truth, New York Shock Zone. I kind of want a graphic that literally says breathe in and breathe out along with the flower. Like in the center of the screen, just breathe in, breathe out, citizen. With like teched out Terminator stuff, breathe in, citizen. Compulsory meditation begins now. But see, I got some good feedback recently, which is that like, if you're gonna do the meditation at all, you gotta be kind of earnest about it. There ain't no such thing as like goofy. I mean, there is a joyfulness, a playfulness to the teachings of Thich Nhat Hanh. He tells this anecdote about how our thoughts, our habit energy carries us along. That there's a story of a man riding through town on the horse. He's riding through the town on the horse. And someone calls out to the man on the horse, says, "Where are you going?" And the guy turns around and says, "I don't know, ask the horse." So I think there's room for joke and meditation, but I feel like in the actual like immersive breathing process, I don't know if there's room for jokes in there. We gotta breathe, dude. We're trying to remember our damn bodies. Quaking with laughter? Does quaking with laughter bring you back to your body, or are you running away from what you're afraid of? Does the court jester hold up a mirror to society, or simply appease the powerful? Much to consider. What's on the damn docket? 1. This guy was wearing a t-shirt that said, "I'm so bad I kick my own ass." Now we're talking about the power of joy and laughter bringing you back to your body. I'm so bad, I kick my own ass. God, I wish I had the courage to just hit him up and to just be like, "Yo, I love your shirt. What's going on?" But it was like mid-commute or something. I don't know. I just was not feeling up for the human touch. I'm so bad, I kick my own ass. What does it mean? What else did we discover out there in the wide old world? That's right. Buck yeah! A New York, what does it say? A New York minute is only 8 seconds, which is a very specific turn of phrase, and that's right. It's for the Buck Off, the Monster Energy sponsored Buck Off at Madison Square Garden. Buck yeah! Speaking of movies, there's a joke I've been making at the movie theater recently because there's this cute turn of phrase that's like, "No popping way." Like it's like a ad for popcorn and it says "no popping way." And anytime it comes up, I say, they're saying "no fucking way." Buck yeah. Buck yeah. What else is happening out in the world? I'll tell you this much. You gotta have a little buddy on deck. You're riding around in a damn scooter all day. You gotta have a little buddy just poking out, surprising you, saying hello here and there. Like you're stressed out as all hell. You look down, you see your little buddy. That's all it takes. A little buddy can make all the difference in the world. Now this one was kind of a disturbing sight. I asked a question to chat and to the whole damn world. Would you accept a free cupping? Would you accept a free cupping? Because I walked past a store and they were offering free cupping. And I don't know if you could see too closely in that photo there. Allow me to zoom in. You want this for free? Is this what you want for free? Would you accept this for free? I don't know if I would. This is a tick I've started to notice Sam Cedar has. He'll go. He does a lot of tongue work. A lot of people got a lot of tongue-based ticks. But is this the kind of cup? Would you want this for free? Like straight up seeing this picture and then free cupping, it brings to mind who benefits from the free cupping? What's going on? Looks like a cow udder or the Matrix. What's going on? I, for one, I would not accept the free cupping. If this is the form that free cupping takes, I'm not sure I'm into it. What else is on the docket? I'll tell you this much. Big walk. Goaty? Maybe. I'm starting to call it Spody. Second best of the year. Spagoti. Second best game of the year. Demoralizers in the chat. celebrating the walk of the year, Big Walk. It's a year of walking, and 2026 is the year of walking, and we got 2 walks up against each other. We got walk and Big Walk. Is bigger always better? We'll see it borne out at the Game Awards later this year, I'm sure. No, straight up, I've been playing Big Walk with certain members of chat. And I'm ready to call. I was ready to call it Goaty, but then I remembered Walk. Walk is Goaty. Walk is like important. I love Walk so much. I still haven't played the full game. Can you call something Goaty without having actually played the game? I think so. I don't know, man. I think gamers are so obsessed with beating games, dominating the design. I think if you can see a design like. I don't know, man. I'm not too hung up about not having played, because when I do play Walk, it'll be the best experience of my life. You know? And that's Goaty. That strikes me as Goaty. Based only on the demo, I'm ready to call Walk Goaty. And you know what? It's my Goaty. I can just do whatever the hell I want. Big Walk, though? Goaty. Big Walk is a beautiful, beautiful game. I'm hearing a lot of high-level chitter-chatter about getting turned off by the game. I don't know if they're turned off by the aesthetics of the visuals or music or vibe of the person who edited the trailer. I don't know what's going on. But I play Big Walk, and it's there's joyful, thoughtful design choices everywhere. Also, I forgot to turn off the fan in the other room. I'll be right back. No spoiler alerts, but one of the first things I'm back. One of the first things you gotta do in Big Walk. I'm not gonna name it. I don't like saying shit about shit. I don't tell anyone anything about anything. I say, play it, watch it, listen to it, read it. Simple as. I don't think I'll ever even say to somebody, don't even bother. Even one night only, I'm not gonna go to somebody. If somebody has any interest at all in anything, I'll be like, yeah, see it. I remember being at a work party once, and I came into a conversation like, oh, I just watched this movie, we need to talk about Kevin, like it's so awesome. And then someone else in the group just went, I didn't like it very much. And it was like, what conversation are we having now? What conversation are we having now? George. And this is, if you think I'm talking about you and your name is George, you're probably wrong. I've lost all contact with that person. But I don't say shit about shit other than do it. But I will say cryptically about Big Walk that one of the first things you gotta do in the game immediately asserts the importance of trust with regards to self-expression and how like expression of the self is woven in with interactions with others. It's like, it's very simple and very, it's both simple and complex. No, I don't know. It affords these interactions that are just like so immediately like about interacting with one another. It's game design interactions that pull out human interactions. Is that not all interactive competitive games? Maybe. I don't know, big dog. I don't know, big dog of anxious gamer brain in my brain. I don't know. Is it about the gentleness of the game? Not even. It's about the manner of the interactions. It's about the room for play. It's about the room for experimentation. It's about the need for collaboration. I think the character models are quite expressive. Obviously, there's an anachronism between the design of the world and the design of the characters. I know that really ruffles some feathers. Minnesota observes the little eyes whenever you do anything. Yes. In this game, you hold things. I don't want to say shit about shit. But Minnesota's right. The eyes are expressive, reactive fields unto themselves. You can write a whole damn polygon think piece about the eyes in Big Walk. It's in the eyes. It's in the walk, dude. It's in the being. I'm just gonna name one thing that you can do in the game. You can kick stuff. This game's all about looking and kicking and holding. Can you hold? I wish you could hold hands in the game. You can't hold hands in the game. That's a demerit. That's gonna be a big demerit from me. You can't hold hands in Big Walk. Anyways, Big Walk is the hot game of 2 weeks ago, and nobody wants to talk about it anymore. But I love it to beans. Walk is my goatee that barely anyone knows about, and that I actually am going to bat for. Steam, Walk. Let's see where Walk is sitting at with regards to. You type in Walk on Steam, you get Big Walk first. All right, Walk's got 245 reviews, not bad. Big Walk is doing numbers though with 13,457 reviews. So Big Walk is the big guy, is the Goliath, and Walk is the David. And who do we like in that story, huh? The end. What else we got going on this week? Walk will destroy Big Walk at the Goatees. Mark my words. No, it won't. But that's a stupid way of talking about games and art. I just think it's funny that two of my favorite games of the year are both about walking and are driven by a primary color, often enough a primary color palette. Like you look at these two games and it's like, wow, they seem like they got a lot in common. And like they do, they deeply do, but also superficially they don't. But also superficially they do. But also they got, I like that there's two walk games. A few years ago, my two goatees were two bicycle games. Bicycle games are over. Now we do walk games. What else we got going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. AOC said Woke 1.0 was crazy, but what is it? Asks the New York Times. New York Times. New York Times. Do I need to pull the clip? Do I need to pull the clip? New York Times. You don't know us. U.S. What is it? USA? No way. What the fuck is it? Hold on. New York Times. AOC said Woke 1.0 was crazy, but what is it? Asks the New York Times. You know what I got to say to that? You know what I got to say to that?
There's a poem I call New York Times. New York Times? New York Times? You think you're better than us? 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 USA? No way. The end.
There it is, folks. There it is, folks. This is Blue Eyes White Dragon MP3. Get out of here. So yeah, AOC said Woke 1.0 was crazy. I want to add some context to this headline that I can't tell if this is real. And by real, I know I've seen the footage. It's not AI. It's like it's AOC on a talk show. I forget what the show is, but she's referencing how I think a congressperson in a district, some person, she's like, there's this person who has this phrase, woke 1.0 was crazy. And she laughs as she says it. It's meant to be a glib little bit of business. A jokey way of referencing the truth. The truth being that AOC and many of her left-wing career politician ilk are moving away from some of the more extreme perspectives and postures they took about a decade ago, i.e. defund the police, i.e. decriminalizing illegal immigration. Uh-oh. You might be getting a little bit of uh-oh on your lips. Hearing that that's the stuff that's maybe being regarded as crazy. But at the same time, I think, look, I did not encounter any meaningful dialogue about this. I saw one Brad Tremmel post on Instagram and I lost my freaking mind. This is the second time I've had to unfollow Brad Tremmel. Does anybody even know who this is? I asked my partner in bed at 2 a.m, do you know who Brad Tremmel is? She said, no, I don't. I started reading some of his stuff and she said, I'm good. I'm good. 150 people that I follow him, which gives me pause of like, oh no. But I think people probably unfollowed him like 10 years ago because he was posting like funny meme observations of art world stuff. But now Brad has slid down the pipe a little bit with this AOC saying woke 1.0 was crazy. Sort of sent Brad off. Apparently Brad made a video about wokeness. I haven't watched that video. I did watch some of a video Brad recently made about the men. The Man Report. I watched some selections from Brad's video, The Man Report. And that was about like 2-3 weeks ago. And already that video started to feature some unclear ideologies about the plight of the modern man. And I was like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Has feminism gone too far? I think that's the idea. Has cancel culture gone too far? When I see the phrase woke 1.0 was crazy, I basically read it through the tea leaves as has cancel culture gone too far 2.0. Woke 1.0 was crazy is has cancel culture gone too far 2.0. You follow me? But I'm gonna read some of Brad's words that set me off. I don't want to show the memes that Brad shared because some of them are like it's way too much. But I kind of enjoy just looking at his writing. So in talking about wokeness, as politicians, this is Brad Tremmel. How do I put up a disclosure that these are not my words? How do I put up just like Brad Tremmel? I'm gonna add new text, quoting Brad Tremmel. Because I don't want to be misconstrued. I really don't want to be misconstrued as pertains to quoting Brad. Quoting Brad. Welcome to Sean's Oasis. We're quoting Brad. Just gonna put this in tiny little letters down here. New York Shock Zone announces, attention, these are Sean's views and he endorses them. So quoting Brad Tremmel. Ahem. I just like my hamburger sloppy style, with all the fixins on the side. Maybe some of the fixins fall on the ground. That's part of it. No, I'm making that up. So quoting Brad Tremmel on the subject of wokeness, which I already feel like is, I think talking about woke is an unserious conversation. I'm looking through the looking glass. Even the greatest star discovers themselves in the looking glass. I think talking about woke is almost entirely unserious. I can't imagine talking about woke. And yet, as politicians grow embarrassed by that era's excesses, there's a new push to dismiss it as a silly, harmless fad on par with Labubus and Pogs. Already like, the people who prosecuted wokeness's hard line did so with self-righteous zeal, punishing anyone for the smallest transgression, and its fundamental tenets are still in place. Brad. Where are you going with this? What's going on, Brad? What's happening, Brad? It was a worldview. Call it what it actually was. I can say it ... was ... You know, like when they like sort of move around a quote. It was a worldview enforced with real teeth in workplaces, schools, and social life for over a decade. It became the standard HR policy from the Fortune 500 to the military and remains the strict baseline at every major cultural and academic institution today, still shaping who gets hired and what gets said. The former of who gets hired, okay, what gets said? What's going on? What do people want to say at their jobs? What are people jonesing to say at job? You know what I'm saying? Like, has anyone in the chat felt meaningfully like silenced at job because of woke? Has that happened to like anyone? Sorry, I have to find a comment from the because I went into the comments of this post and it was its own thing. I'm gonna keep reading though. So Brad posits that saying woke was crazy reduces all of that to, he uses the word fashion. All of that real teeth. First he calls it real teeth, then he calls it fashion. Turn to the left. Yeah, I am turning to the left. And I'm seeing woke. Turn to the right. I'm seeing... Turn to the left, I'm seeing woke 2.0. Turn to the right, I'm seeing woke 1.0. Does that make any sense? Not really. So okay, I'm just gonna read what he said. Woke 1.0 was crazy, reduces all of that teeth play to fashion. Calling it fashion, and oh man, I wanted to do this. This whole damn world's falling apart. Everything's falling apart at the seams. I don't know whether I'm woke 1.0 or woke 2.0. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Give me a second. I dropped my glasses. When trying to get rushed to get into a car to get to a plane a few months ago, and this is what happened. New York Shockson observes that I'm woke 2.0 Terminator. Once I started getting too close to the truth of woke, the whole visage started to fall apart. I couldn't hide behind the mask any longer. I was revealed for the metal skeleton beneath. And then you see my hand like this in lava as like, I don't know. What's woke music? Is there woke music? Is Mitski woke music? Mitski is playing while my thumb is going down into the lava. I don't know how to process any of this crap. Woke 1.0 was crazy, quote unquote, reduces all of that teeth play to fashion. He doesn't say teeth play. I'm saying teeth play. We gotta get through this. Robert, we're only a minute and a half away from Robert. Brad Tramel's getting in the way of Robert, and that is not woke. Calling it fashion is how you, quote, avoid admitting the policy itself didn't help the marginalized, which that's the like legit part of what he's saying, I think. The idea that identity politics like distracted people from like meaningful social change, like maybe that's a conversation to be had in terms of like how media influences how people think, like maybe, but that's its own ahem. Because right after this, he follows that very valid thing up with, and quote, mostly built careers for the upwardly mobile women and people of color who weaponized it hardest. So this is the thing, this is the whole reason I didn't want to show the imagery that Brad carries along with this screed. It's like imagery that conflates like more or less legitimate social movements with one another. It's an infographic that puts like the pink hats with the cat ears alongside Black Lives Matter, which like through a freak internet art critic, art school theory crafting person, I guess you can like do this big brained like, well, it's all just different phrases and images and people engage with the images. I'm not qualifying the movements themselves. But then you read into like how it's being arranged and it's like, it feels like you're qualifying it, dude. It feels like you're positing to an audience of tens of thousands that woke mostly built careers for the upwardly mobile women and people of color who weaponized it hardest. Huh? What's going on? Ahem. I don't even want to read all these things. Brad says, was it crazy to rewrite hiring and admissions around the belief that unequal outcomes always meant discrimination? Was it crazy to sort every person alive into either victim or oppressor? Was it crazy to scapegoat white men as the metaphysical cause of every problem in America? Was it crazy to call language literal violence and discomfort literal harm? No recently woke person will concede a single one of these. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I also, when I was reading about Brad, because I needed more context, I found like a piece about him from a few years ago that was like, all his captions are jokes, but like, there's a lot of is this all a joke? Did I just get freaking trolled? Did I just get freaking trolled, dude? Egg on my face. I got trolled by the great Brad Tremel. No, New York Shockzone observes the truth of it, which is that Brad loves to fucking flatten everything. I think it's just... Because, like, I've reread this a bunch of times over the past, like, week, and it's like, oh, like, I kind of get what he's getting at. I think he's trying to hold the powerful to account, like, which is good. But I think it's like mixed up also with like normies. Like he's holding like normies to account for like hating patriarchy or like something. Like I don't know what's going on. But all I want to say on the matter is if woke 2.0 is about recognizing the woes of woke 1.0, then buddy, we're gonna need a woke 1. Fuck. I fucking blew it. I ruined my joke. Ahem. I'm gonna take off the quoting Brad Tremmel because I'm no longer doing it. If Woke 2.0 is about recognizing the woes of Woke 1.0, then buddy, we need a Woke 3.0. And I will also say that men are not hurting because they're not socially validated by watching the Joe Rogan Experience. Alongside all of this, Brad also posted a video of like a woman, like some stupid YouTube video where a woman is like, what's your favorite Joe Rogan video? And then the guy says, good question. I actually, there's actually a few. And then she says, just kidding. That was a fake question and you lose. And it was like, is Brad sharing this to like, just like sort of just be like, this is what's happening out there. Women are not going on dates with dudes because they love JRE. Women have no respect for the fact that guys being dudes is chill. Women definitely don't have a lot of love for like Guy Fieri and the fucking Fast and the Furious movies and the goddamn Sopranos. Like, what are we talking about? Is it a red flag to fucking listen to Joe Rogan or not? I don't think it needs to be that nuanced. Okay, that's all. I'm getting hot. And this is why Brad is so successful, because he stokes the fires. And maybe that's valid, but I don't want it in, one, I don't like looking at an Instagram feed at all, but this is my second time unfollowing Brad, and I think it's the last. I can't follow Brad. And as for the 150 people I trust that do follow him, it's like, oh, ideology alert. What am I talking about? I'm gonna reference New York Shock Zone, who I consider a sharp mind with regards to these, both the media and government and movements. New York Shock Zone was at Occupy Wall Street, dude. Not to dox anyone. Can you get arrested for being at Wall Street, Occupy Wall Street? Did I just ruin New York Shock Zone's life? What are they saying though? Woke 3PO. Woke 3PO. Woke 2D2. New York Shock Zone says he loves to pull the most unsettling fringe TikTok to justify whatever stupid argument he's making. Yeah, another conclusion I made in private about Brad was that, like, I think he's just like, New York Shock Zone is saying, don't dox me. Another conclusion I drew about Brad is that I think he's just like an internet kid all grown up. The enfant terrible of the internet is out there saying, taking AOC to task, which, like, take AOC. I'm not here to say don't take AOC to task. AOC is walking some shit back that's like, uh-oh. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I need a breather after all that. I got a simple question. Is Tool sick? Is Tool sick? I meant to pull this up earlier in the whole thing to just be like, don't pay it. I don't know how this picture got in here, but don't pay any attention to it. Also, my shoulder's in the way. You have to be able to see Stinkfist. I wish I had this up during the whole Brad Tremmel thing of like, just don't pay any attention. I don't know how that got in there. Don't pay any attention to it, though. Just don't pay any attention to that. No, do you want me to be earnest about Tool? No, here we go. Regarding Tool, on the recording of their 5th album, which apparently came out 7 years ago, quote, outside problems slowed progress on the album over the following years. In 2013, it was reported that 2 separate scooter accidents injured 2 undisclosed members of the band, eliminating 9 days of planned, quote, jamming time. I repeat, in 2013, 2 separate scooter accidents injured 2 two undisclosed members of the band Tool, which really put a damper on their whole jam sesh. They had time booked, but then two of them got in two different scooter accidents. No, I was listening to their first album today, and it sounds like Jane's Addiction, and Maynard James Keenan sounds like Dave Matthews. That's all I got to say about that. Oh, and the song Sober is sick. Sober is sick, dude. And the rest of the songs just sort of wash over you. It's like easy listening. I know New York Shock Zone hates Tool, but Demoralizer says, if I could move my arm that fast, I'd never leave the house. Annotate that, Demoralizer. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Better not be what I think. Your stink fist? You talking about your stink fist, dude? But yeah, Tool is easy listening, and it's like Dave Matthews Band meets Jane's Addiction. And of course, the modern Tool angle is the Connor O'Malley angle. That Tool is funny. Oh, Beavis and Butthead quote. Demoralizer validates that what he's just said is that it's a Beavis and Butthead quote from when they watched the Sober music video. That's funny. That's funny. Alright, so what else we got going on? Last thing. And then we gotta check in with Robert, and then we gotta go to Sean's dojo. Beef is on with McDonald's. They iced out Hangyo Don. So today they started including in the Happy Meal a crossover between Hello Kitty and Friends and Godzilla. And some of them are cool, some of them less so, but I want all of them. But none of them are Hangyo Don. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? None of them are Hangyo Don. I know. But still, check these guys out. I already said this to my beloved, the intruder who became my beloved the other day. I don't mean to be rude, but I think Kuromi's like putting a hat on a hat. Kuromi's got too much going on. I'm sorry. I know people love Kuromi, but too much going on, I think. Cinema Roll, though. Cinema Roll X Destroyer, I fuck with. I really fuck with it. Demoralizer says that they were asking quote-unquote Jen if they needed anything from the outside world earlier today, and they said a kaiju Hello Kitty, and I was very confused until they reminded me that they were excited about this. Yeah, you, Jen and me both. I got a McDonald's sort of near where I work, and I'm gonna start. Apparently, the cheapest Happy Meal you can get is $6. So like, I don't know. I might be spending upwards of, what's 6 times 8? Because we got 8 of these damn things. Karopi / King Ghidorah fucking rocks. New York Shock Zone observes that there's a potentiality that I'll be shoving kids out of the way to get to my Happy Meal toy first. If it's this one, I mean, I'm gonna have to go through the freaking thing of hassling a kid working at McDonald's and saying, could you fish around? Like, are those the only toys that are available? Like, what toys are available at the top of the toy box right now? Like, can I just go back there? Can I can I just fish around in the toy box? I'll give you $40. We got the hated Pom Pom Perrin X Gigon. I hate this. They put a fez on Gigon. Pom Pom Perrin sucks. I'm sorry. But Batsmaru Rodan rocks. I really want Batsmaru Rodan. I really want Karopi King Ghidorah. I couldn't care less about Kuromi Mechagodzilla. I really fuck with My Melody Mothra. I fuck with Cinema Roll Destroyer. I fuck with Choco Cat Space Godzilla. What else we got? Who else we got? And then finally, the girl herself, Hello Kitty X Godzilla. You gotta have that one. And yet, I can't help but wonder, what's happening here? Has Godzilla been relegated to the dustbin of history? Vis-a-vis cross-branding at McDonald's with Hello Kitty? I don't think so. I like the toys. I like the Hello Kitty, Godzilla, and I want all of them, basically. New York Shockzone observes that I'm going to have my Szechuan sauce moment. If that means I get to get 10 seasons of Sean's Oasis made. You know, if you go to adultswim.com, one of the top bars is Rick and Morty. Much like how for like a while there, if you went to twitch.tv, one of the top bars was Roblox. Is that still the case? Is that still the case? Does it still say Roblox at the top of Twitch? No. They got rid of that. They got rid of that. Damn, dude. I'm streaming against Action Button. I'm hosed. I'm hosed. I'm streaming against Hassan. I'm freaking hosed. Wait, no. What was I just describing? Oh, if you go to adultswim.com, they got a Rick and Morty button. I mean, Rick and Morty is... I'm gonna get Wait, is this bad? Am I gonna get canceled for... Hold on. Get out of here. I'm not stealing Rick and Morty. Oh, I forgot to share this part. If you lived or worked in New York City or went to school in the Northeast, you literally couldn't voice your opinion against any of these things without legitimately fearing losing your job or failing a class. I got in an argument about DEI with a stranger in my pre-calc class at university. And got fucking expelled. Wait, now I'm on, let's get out of here. I'm 15 minutes behind. Robert's got a lot that Robert needs to talk about, so let's go check in with Robert. Demoralizer asks, is Godzilla Hello Kitty still canonically a little girl or a giant lizard? Let's see what Robert thinks about that. Hey everybody, it's me, Robert. How's it going? Now, I don't claim to be an expert about this whole Hello Kitty thing. Oh, you don't? Sean, you've had freaking an hour to talk about God knows what. Just give me a minute here to talk about Godzilla and whether I want to answer Demoralizer's thoughtful question. All right, fair enough, fair enough. I thank you. You know, you and I butt heads sometimes, but if Godzilla and Hello Kitty can make it work, maybe we can too. You got that one right, Robert. Yeah. All right. So, yep. Hi, New York Shock Zone. It's me, Robert. How's it going? So, is Godzilla Hello Kitty still canonically a little girl or a giant lizard? It would seem by the key art that she's walking around a town, but it could be like a miniature town. Not really sure. I got my own story to tell, though. I got a little bit of a story to tell. I had an experience earlier this week. What the hell happened to you, Robert? I'm so happy you asked, Sean. I'll tell you. I was deep in the bowels of Sean's Oasis, indeed, where the Uber driver pisses. I discovered the Uber driver piss spot and a variety of other gateways and strange windows and doors, as Sean's Oasis is wont to have. I found myself wandering, trying to find my keys. I couldn't find my keys, and I ended up deep in the facility, looking through all sorts of doors. I opened one of the doors, and before I knew it, I was looking at a damn AI spa. An AI spa? What the hell does that mean? Your question's as good as mine. I was standing there inside Sean's Oasis, a spa online, where you can get a massage for your mind. That's right, Robert. That's branding, baby. We'll never get anywhere without it. Especially in this political climate with people like Brad Tremmel, masters of the brand, who understood that, like, you gotta post at 1 p.m. What? All I know about Brad Tremmel is that, like, 10 years ago, he learned that you gotta post at 1 p.m. to maximize visibility of your posts. That's, I don't know if that's interesting or not. I don't know. I have no opinion about that. That's okay. You don't have to. So I discovered an AI spa, and I thought to myself, what the hell is this? I go in a little bit, and I'm looking all around the AI spa, and there ain't really much on the walls. But I do discover one thing. There's this, like, cement. It's like a tree stump covered in cement, and I was like, is this what AI is? And then from out of nowhere, I hear a voice behind me. And the voice is saying, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, what the hell was that? Is somebody in here? "Can I help you?" Whoa, hey, buddy. I turn around and lo and behold, there's a damn robot staring at me. And I'm like, oh, shit, I am in an AI spa. "Yeah, that's... Excuse me. I just gotta get my shit straight because I'm working." "That's okay, man. What's your whole deal?" "I'm a robot and I work here at the AI spa at Sean's Oasis, but I also do a bunch of other jobs too." "Oh, me too, man. How long you worked here for?" "I've worked here for 17 years. "Whoa! That's way longer than I've worked here." "Yup. Some people say that the arc of automation is long. And a lot of people are getting all up in arms about robots nowadays, but I've been here all along." "But what do you mean you've been here all along?" "Do you really want to have a conversation about this right now, or do you want to get a damn massage for your mind?" Wait. You're telling me it's AI that's giving me a massage for my mind? Sean, were you privy to this? No comment. I'm not going to get in the middle of Wait, so you were talking to this robot? Because I'm not in the situation with the robot. That's between you and the robot, right? That's right. I forgot. I was telling the story of the conversation I had. Yeah, that was confusing for a moment. It made me feel like I was there with the robot. No, you weren't there. I was alone at the AI spa. "Who are you talking to?" Wait. Hold on. "I'm standing right here." "What do you mean you're standing right here?" "I was listening to Robert tell the story about how we met and my ears were burning." "Okay, I guess all three of us are together now." "I was not prepared for all three of us to be together at once." "Why? What's the big deal? Is it a problem for the three of us to all be together at once?" "No, it's just I was telling a story to Sean." "Yeah, also, what's your name? What's your deal?" "I'm Robot." "You're Robot?" "I'm Robot." "Is that like your name?" "Yep." "Okay. Like, should we just address you as Hey Robot?" "Yeah, that's fine. Whatever works." "Whatever works? Like we can call you whatever we want?" "No, please address me as Robot." "Okay. So canonically, your name is Robot?" "Yeah, my name's Robot."
"Sean, what the hell are you talking about with Robot?"
"I don't know. We should get back to your whole deal with Robot."
"That's right. I discovered in real time that the massage for the mind is perpetrated by a damn robot."
"That's right. I was here all along, informing every decision made at Sean's Oasis."
And I said, wait, every decision? Were you part of my hiring process?
Yeah, that's right. I scanned your resume looking for keywords.
Oh man, but you found the right keywords.
Nah, I'll tell you this much. I certainly found some freaking keywords, dude.
What does that mean?
All I'll say is that I found some goddamn keywords, dude.
Why are you like cussing now?
I don't know. I'm just on the clock, man, and you seem chill, and so it's like a Clerks situation. You ever see the movie Clerks?
I forget. I think so. I got a lot of DVDs down here. I've seen a lot of movies.
It's like a movie about two guys who work at a store.
I'm not sure I follow.
You don't really have, all you need to know is that you seem like a chill guy, and I'm in a situation I don't really want to be in. Do you want a massage for your mind or not?
A massage for my mind could be pretty nice right now.
Well, get ready to jack in.
And that's the last I remember. Then I woke up here in this random other hallway with you, Sean.
Wait, so you got a massage for your mind, and then you woke up in a random hallway with me?
Yep, that's what happened to me. And I surely hope that we encounter Robot again.
Then you forgot that I was standing right here the whole time?
Oh yeah, I could just ask you directly. What the hell did you do to me when you gave me a massage for the mind?
You fell asleep very quickly after I put on some soothing music and did a guided meditation.
Oh, that doesn't seem too nefarious at all. It just seems like I was sleepy.
Yeah, nothing weird about it. I'm just robot. Don't worry about me. I'm a chill guy. I definitely have your best interest in heart, and I just want you to work to your best potential and to have more creative energy for the actually engaging parts of work.
The actually engaging parts of work? What are you talking about?
You know, like the creative aspects of work and like your koi pond and things like that. I just want to afford you more time to work on your koi pond.
I don't have a koi pond, but maybe with the advent of this technology.
Wait, hold on. Robert, robot. Yeah, what's up? I don't mean to interrupt, but we're gonna have to offline this if we're gonna be talking about what robot can or can't do for us. I don't know if that's even a conversation I want to have or be privy to at this point in time. What's the big deal? Robot, we're going to talk about this later. It's good to meet you. I'm glad you're here. I'm certainly glad you're here, but we got to figure this out. Figure what out? That's for me to decide, because there's no replacement for human creativity. I know, that's like what I'm getting at. That like you'll be able to work on your koi pond. Robot, not right now. We gotta go to my dojo. What, and play Super Smash Brothers? How do you know about that? Let's just say I know a thing or two about code. What? I don't know. You should get out of here, man. Okay, I will.
Yeah, me and Robot will like iron out our own stuff. You go have fun in your dojo, okay?
Yeah, and don't stay up all night. Ha ha ha. I don't need you to tell me not to stay up all night. All right. Heard you loud and clear. Let's refocus on the task at hand, which is playing Super Smash Brothers. Boo! Thanks, Robot. It's great. It's great to meet you. It's great to meet you too, Sean and Robert. It's good to meet you.
It's great to meet you, Robot. I'm glad that you were able to exit the AI spa and just sort of come along with us and participate in whatever kinds of adventures we're gonna get into.
Yup, that's a pretty succinct introduction to me as a character. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, what?
Don't worry about it. Bye. Bye. Hello. All right. I don't know about that whole freaking robot guy, but what I do know about is it's time to freaking game, dude. It's time to freaking. I gotta get my controller. I gotta get my dang controller, dude. Is Zelda in Elite Smash? Is Zelda in Elite Smash? Definitely not. Definitely not. New York Shockstone says, bravo, Sean. Thank you. Oh, it's, hold on. Why is that still going? I gotta get my controller. I messed up. I messed up big time this time. Last time I didn't plug in my controller, and then this time I messed up big time this time. Let's freaking get the screen size right. Let's play some pure Mahjong, dude. Freaking psych, we're not playing Super Smash Brothers. I'm playing goddamn pure Mahjong. I'm playing goddamn pure Mahjong. That's right, psych. Psych, I'm playing pure Mahjong. Do you know what I'm talking about? Everybody gotta know about pure Mahjong. Psych, I'm playing pure Mahjong. Super Smash Bros. Is freaking over, dude. I'm playing pure Mahjong. I'm gonna show this. Let me just do one. I was initially joking about playing pure Mahjong, but let me just chill for a moment, because the whole robot thing kind of freaked me out. Started to get into some evaluation-oriented territory that I tend to stray away from, you know? I'm gonna let robots speak for themselves, you know? Give them enough rope, right? Life happens while you're making plans, dude. Wait, no, I have to make sure that that saves my... I've solved this faster than the average by 848 players, so... You tell me, dude. What are we doing? I know there's been some interest expressed in straight up joining the arena right off the bat. But I'm gonna follow the usual routine. Sorry to the interested party. Unless the interested party wants to say in chat right now, like, let's freaking go. Otherwise, I'm just gonna warm up, do one best of 3 of quick play, and then move on over to Sean's dojo. I'd also like to announce, Demoralizer has given me permission to do my warm up. I'd like to announce that the current colorway we see on Zelda is the colorway I will continue playing. And if and when I reach Elite Smash, that is when she shall ascend to be robed in all white. But for now, she's just a girl fighting in the world. Killing Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm warming up. I'm kicking. Okay. Okay, there's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of this. Oh, I'm not locked in. I am not locked, dude. This is why we warm up. Because I'm not locked. I'm not locked, dude. Alright, I'll do this. Something about that robot. They look kind of familiar, you know? That robot was giving me Kuromi vibes. I don't know why. Something about that robot was giving me Kuromi vibes. Oh, I'm basically warm. I'm feeling footloose and fancy free. Here she comes. Kick. All right, that's I think I'm pretty locked. We're gonna do one best of 3 quick play, as long as we find an admirable player. Remember last week when I went up against Jeff, that best of 5 with the Bayonetta? Jeff was so awesome. Wait, is Jeff on? Oh, Jeff. Where's Jeff? Here's Jeff. Last time Jeff was on was 3 days ago. Why am I getting this blue light? What's this blue? Oh, Baby Goose. This is someone I liked playing Smash with, and I added them as a friend. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm hoping that one day I'll just click online arena and be able to join the arena of somebody I liked playing with. Demoralizer validates that Jeff is GOAT. I hope Jeff finds their way back to our Sean's Oasis someday soon. So I'm still hovering around like 10K. Like I'm sort of I'm oscillating between, or 10 million rather. I'm oscillating between 8 million and 12 million. I have not, at no point have I breached, I have not gotten to 13 million at all. And as like a refresher, Elite Smash, oh god. As a refresher, oh god. I mean, I was just in training with the Sonic. Elite Smash is 15 million. So, I still got a ways to go. I have to learn how to deal with Sonic the Hedgehog players. Mario players sort of stop around like 10. Like Mario is a character I think people are like learning the game on and being little freaks with. Oh! Same with like Link and Samus, like the most basic Nintendo characters. You encounter people like being like absolutely lunatics with. Oh, Fooey. Hong Kong Fooey. Oh. Oh, you didn't know about that, did you, Sace? Minnesota asked if I've tried changing the color of my dress. And that they feel like that's the secret. Minnesota, buddy? I did change my dress last night and immediately thought, no, I don't deserve this dress. I can't yet wear this dress. I have to reach Elite Smash. Your Shock Zones, as always, giving me the good advice to use zones and hit them. Simple as. Oh. Sace is not locked in. Oh, did I speak too soon? I can't let up. I can't chill because I think Sace is not locked in. Because then that's how Sace gets you. That's how Jeff got me. Jeff sandbagged me, dude. Jeff hustled me. Oh, I could have done so much with that and I did nothing. Oh, also, I forgot to turn off... There's 2 pieces of music on right now. That should be a little more palatable for audiences. I forgot to turn off in-game music. Oh, let's go, chat. Let's go. Jeff. Oh, Jeff. Jeff is bad. No, that. Oh. Sorry, Sace. Oh, Sace. My boy. Oh, wow. That was cool. Sace did a good job. Are they hustling me, though? Are they about to, like, pull out a big one and wreck my life? Sace is wrecking my life. Oh, let's go. Let's go. It was a good fight though. Sace was not bad. They just were not locked in. I think yeah, we were a little undermatched. How do I mean, I'm just gonna listen to Smash music. I'll do a quick play. Demoralizer said back air from the wrong side of the map. Is that what I did to kill them, or is that what they did? To kill themselves. SD, rather.
3, 2, 1.
Demoralizer says yup. Yup, what, Demoralizer? I don't mean to be harsh with you. I say a million damn things on this stream. Oh. So the communication... locked in. Oh. Oh! I finished the match with it. Got you, thank you. Yes. Oh, ah! Sace! Oh. Oh! Maybe I should be playing Smash just with the Smash music. There's like so much original music in this game. It's so cool. Oh. Bazinga. Bazinga, bazinga, bazinga. Oh, bazinga, bazinga, bazinga. Bazinga, bazinga, bazinga. Oh. So what is this song with this stage? What is this stage? What's going on? Is it Pokemon? Oh. Ugh. Demoralizer says a thoughtful thing about music on the stages, but it's too long of a message for me to read right now while playing the game. I read it really quick though, and I think I agree that if if I'm gonna play with Smash music, I have to curate it. Actually, I might be okay with just like sometimes getting the bad stuff, you know? I kind of like just the broad swath of music in the game. Oh god. Like the music in this game was like a massive project unto itself. Like in most creative works, but the scale of, I mean, this game is all about like scale, right? Ultimate. Were they just standing there like, well, this is it for old Sace? They can still do some shit. Sace could still, I don't think they're gonna win, but they could still get my last stock, you know? It's happening for them. I'm being super patronizing, which isn't really chill. It's not chill to be patronizing. Sorry, Sace. I don't think you're gonna win. I think I'm gonna beat your ass. Sorry. You're getting your ass beat, and I think that's okay. It's okay to get your ass beat. I think that's the actual thing. Is that patronizing? Is it patronizing to say, it's okay that you're getting your ass beat? I don't want to be patronized. What the fuck was that? I mean, this isn't locked yet. Sace could do some wild shit. Oh, Sace! But also, Zelda will not die. There we go. There we go, Sace. Ah. Oh, Sace. Is Sace gonna beat me? Are we gonna go to third match, best of 3 with Sace? I'm gonna get rocked by Sace. I started talking about beating Sace's ass, and immediately the tide started turning. Never mind. I beat his ass, sadly. GG, Sace. Good fight. Good fight. Alright, no rematch. It's time to open the damn arena. It's also time to... I gotta mix my sound.
Solo battle.
We got a solid 20 minutes of arena here. Get a good few matches in. Maybe there's something to be said for... People stream games for a really long time. Have I streamed enough that, like, I can just have Tuesday streams be, like, my whatever the hell I want streams? And then, like, another day a week is the, like, gaming stream? Am I allowed? Have I paid my dues? Are the monologues entertaining? I don't know. Is Robert good? Create arena. I'm reflecting on streaming in real time, dude. Is it good? Minnesota said no. That's so fucked up. Oh, Minnesota said more robot. Robert isn't good. Robot is good. That's a good take. Robert's the problem. Robot is the solution. Demoralizer, are you ready to fight? Demoralizer in the arena. It truly has become Sean's Dojo. So, based on private data, I know that this quote-unquote Dave character here is in Elite Smash with Ness, but only by like they got grandfathered in. And they said that I'm gonna be able to kick Ness's ass, but I wonder if they were frickin'... They were hustling me. You hustling me? Because I'm getting my ass beat. Oh, God. Oh, 2 fires enter. 1 fire leaves. No. Oh! Okay. Oh, wow. Nice. Okay. Oh, Fooey. Hong Kong Fooey. Stop it. You stop it right now. You stop it right now. You stop it right now. Dave! Dave! Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, wait, no. Oh. Dave is beating my ass. JK. I beat ass. I love a flying whale. Oh my god! I got distracted by that flying whale. There's too much going on. Also, what's the attack rate on like Happy Meal toys? Like, have I already messed up by not going to, like, how long do they do a Happy Meal for? Like, should I be going to McDonald's every day trying to get a new toy? Did I already mess up by not going today? They're just gonna have a box full of pom-pom Perins by the time I get there? I'm getting my ass beat. Oh, who's this little character on the platform? Oh my god. Dave, let me live. Dave is about to be playing a stranger probably because I got my ass beat. Dave? No strangers. No strangers.
Ready?
Good luck, have fun.
1, go!
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, ooh. Oh, wow, nice. Oh, Dave. You used to. You. Ever since I left the city, you. I was so convinced I was gonna freaking, sweet spot Dave there. Oh, yeah. What are we doing? What's going on? What's going on? What? PK Flash? What are you, nuts? Oh my god. The down B. That damn whale isn't gonna get me again. I'll tell you what's gonna get Dave. My freaking knight, dude. Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave. Nobody has joined Sean's dojo in weeks. People are hip to Sean's dojo as an unserious place. They probably see it and go, Sean stinks.
3, 2,
Oh, thank you.
go!
Sean's not top tier. Dave, come back! Wait, how come it's doing just this level again? Oh, wow. Sorry, Dave. That one's gotta hoit. That one's a gotta hurt. Oh no. Okay. Oh, Dave. Dave. No. Wahoo! 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 Gotcha, Dave. The classic running grab. Dave never expects the running grab. Stop it. You better stop it. I forgot to change my damn category to Smash again. I never remember to change category ever. Hold on. I gotta change the category. Dave, hold on. Hold on, Dave. Hold on. I gotta change the category. I gotta improve my SEO. Alright, I'm ready. Thanks, Dave. A little bit of a delay, but we're going. A few seconds of delay between me and the stream, I believe. So what can you do? Dave? What can you do, Dave? Zippity doo dah, Dave. That's a canceled man. That's a man that Brad Tremmel would gladly bring back into the fold. That's a Dave Brad Tremmel wants back. Oh god. Oh, Dave! Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Rough stuff. Rough stuff, to be sure. Has anyone joined the arena? Nobody! What's going on? Nobody likes my arena. I thought this was a slick trick to get people to watch my stream. Turns out the opposite's true. Turns out the opposite's true.
Go!
Alright, a little bit of this. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. Okay. Okay. Oh, Dave. Ugh. Ah. Oh, God. That's the trickiest of all. Offline, Dave has talked about how this stage, they're not good enough to be good at this stage. This stage has a lot of little granular shifts. Oh, come on. Okay, nice. Weep. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. That's not cool. Shit. Okay, okay. Oh, I tried to do it again. Oh. Wow, almost broke shield. Ugh. No! Oh my god, dude. The PK Thunder is so scary. Oof. Ness is... I mean, Ness is my favorite character. Oh god. I love Ness a lot. Zelda is just like new era Sean. Oh. I described this to Dave offline. That Zelda's kind of like a more grounded Ness in some ways. A lot of similar shapes to the... Not shapes to her movement, that's the grounded aspect. She's much more like... Duh, duh, duh. Whereas Ness is like, whoo, whoo, whoo. But they share some similar vital parts of their toolkit. They can control space in similar ways. Although the knight has really changed everything for me. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Dude, what if I played Smash while listening to the Third Strike soundtrack? That's a good idea. Oh god! Wait. Rough stuff, Dave. I want to homie stock that one. Well, actually, no. I feel like homie stock in this context is not respectful. No homie stocks. Unless it's like really beefy. Stop it. Stop it. Beefy. That was beefy, Dave. I gotta remember to write that down. Play Smash with Third Strike music. No! Gotcha. 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 Oh, oh. Oh, oh. I'll write that down. Play Smash with Third Strike music. We only got like 3 minutes here before Demoralizer says they don't know how to recover with him. Do we want to do a mix-up for this last fight, or do you want to stick to what we've been doing? Mix them up. Time to mix them up. Don't counterpick me, bro. Don't counterpick me, bro. Bro, I know you're watching the stream, but don't counterpick me, bro. Ah. The counterpick was inevitable. It's not actually, to be clear. King K. Rool's B suck-in move can really mess up a Yoshi. Oh god. Really mess up a Yoshi. Yoshi's who I want to learn as like backup. Oh, dude. The like slow start on that egg thing feels insane. keep doing that because I think I'm Zelda. Oh. Oh. No! No! I thought I was about to just run off the damn level. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. There's shapes to Yoshi's playstyle that New York Shockzone was telling me to go faster. There's shapes to Yoshi's playstyle that I do not yet understand. Which is part of what's so exciting about it. Oh god. But I can like see that there's something there. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah. Wow, the hit priority. The priority. The belly. The belly. Wow. No. No. Ah. No. The elegant, like, just step to the side. Well, GG's. GG's, Dave. I am well and truly crashing. And because of that, we know what time it is. GG's, Dave. It's time to play relaxing freaking music, dude. It's time to play some music that you could freaking meditate to if you wanted to, dude. I ain't gonna tell you how to live your life, bro. But yeah, truly, I'll see you on the other side. See you on the other side, and by that I mean at 10:30. I'll log on. I'll log back in. I'll jack back in. Tell us all to go to bed. I don't know if these damn penguins are gonna do it though. But we'll find out. That's about gonna do it for. Oh my gosh, my throat hurts. Marston Pebbles, welcome to the chat. If you missed anything, it's a peek behind the curtain. Certain things that you do with your voice hurts your throat. I forgot about that. I forgot that there's certain characters that when you play them, it really hurts afterwards. Oops. We'll have to fold that into the workflow. Vocal exercises. Anyways, thanks for coming on down to Sean's Oasis for once again another show and another visit to the spa online. Hopefully you got a good damn massage for your mind. The only real massage for the mind, I'll tell you, is rest. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna put up the VOD. If you're like Marston Pebbles and you want to watch the damn thing later, that's valid. We're talking about some topical stuff, but I don't know. Hopefully, some of the insights still hold water. In a year's time, in 500 years' time. We are working on something that will outlive me. That's what every artist starts to freak out about when they're 45. I've heard multiple perspectives that are like, I just want something that'll live beyond me. Good luck. Upon tube, ankles of stone. New York Shock Zone is announcing that I took down woke. No, I'm actually shocked. I basically was pretty straightforward in my critique of Brad Tremmel. I thought I'd be a little more vague about it, but I was pretty direct. I said bold things such as... I forget what I said. You gotta watch that damn VOD. What did I say? I asked for woke 3.0. I'm here waiting for woke 3.0, dude. Anyways, that's it. Good night. Get some rest. We'll be back next week at 8:30 p.m. on twitch.tv/Sean's Oasis. Let's let these lucid rhythms of Ridge Racer take us out. I gotta go to McDonald's and get a Happy Meal. Good night. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. What? My damn socials are supposed to be in front of me. What is going on?